Why are you acting up? Huh? Why you have to go and fight ICE, knowing that you will get deported? It's not gonna be as easy as the first time to go back into America. Oh my God, that looks brutal. What am I watching? Why are you fighting? No! And look at all the people. Bro, are these like the people on the other side? Like, is this the wall? Are they betting there? Like, what is happening? Like, go back. No, 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 no. You know you're not going anywhere. And like, the policeman is really trying not to hit him with that thing, you know? Why are they backing up? Oh, yes! So it took 3 guys? I mean, to do it the harmless way, I guess. Are they actually swearing at them? Puta? Is that what they're saying? It is kind of hard to watch this. Is it just me? It is kind of like, it is sad. It is definitely sad, but it ain't the way, my friend. Also, are these crosses on the borders? You see like hanged, like the white interest.
Customer recently asked me why we don't have any LGBT blankets, but that's not true. We do. Large galactic battle toad.
Why the hell would you even have LGBTQ blankets? Why? Like, why? The toad is awesome. No, 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 no. If he starts doing that, I don't even do that. If he starts doing that, like, no, no. Are we allowed to bully? Just kidding. I'm just joking. No, it's not even funny. But like, no, I would not. I would be mad. I think I would be mad. I'd be like, no, don't ever do that again. In front of me, especially. Like, no.
Send him 2-3 years Dagestan and forget.
1 million to study if cocaine makes Japanese quail more sexually promiscuous.
Quail the birds? Absolutely not. No, they're not doing that.
Why not? Who cares?
100K to study if tequila or gin makes sunfish more aggressive.
Who cares? It's 100K compared to the what? How much is our military spending on?
So it has come to my attention that the Delta flight that crashed in Toronto was actually operated by a small airline company called Endeavor Air, and they were all female obsessed company.
Come on. Come on. Just because once in a lifetime it was a woman, we're gonna now put it on the women can't drive thing, you know? Like, yeah, God. Let's not go that far, okay? Let's say this. If the next 5 planes crash and 4 of them are operated by women, or let's say 3 of them, so it's like more than half, then we can start talking about it.
And DEI as well. Apparently that flight only had females that were running the show, and that includes the pilots. Take a look at this video that they put out.
Girls, come on. Leave the saving of the world to the men? I don't think so. I don't think so.
Oh, shit. Oh, no. Oh, no. They're making TikToks and talking about it, and like, no, that aged badly.
I think you get the point. Now, the problem is, it's not that women can't fly. It's that for you to get an all-female team, you have to go way down the scale to get the best pilots. So you're pulling from young, inexperienced pilots to hit your goals of being this woke, all-female airlines. And just to throw this in the mix, it sounds like the reason why the flight crashed, it was a pilot error.
A pilot error? Like, if it's like something out of the hands of the pilot, like, then we can't really put it on. But a pilot error is a pilot error, okay? Okay. So that's one. Need two more. Hopefully it's not going to come in the next 50 years from now. Because I hate the fact that since 2025 started, we only hear about plane crashing. Like, no, I don't like that. I have to use the plane once a year at least to visit my family. So, like, no.
This is a lemon. Full citrus fruits.
Pilot error.
An orange.
Yeah?
This is a lemon.
Yeah.
Full citrus fruits.
Yeah.
I took this one and I painted it orange. Would it be an orange?
No.
It would look like one.
No, it wouldn't. It would look like a really weird... Oranges are never like that long and small. That was so unintentional, but if you caught that, you caught it.
Away, might not be able to tell if you painted it effectively enough. But would the inside of it be an orange if I painted the outside of it orange?
No, thank you. Wow, you have to go to like a school grade like 1 in order to explain how simply it is explained and how simply you understand that it is not the same, you know? Duh.
The inside of this full of orange juice, would it change the structure into an orange? To grow more orange painted lemons.
No.
Would I be able to plant a tree? Would I be able to take this if I painted it orange and take the seeds out of it and grow orange trees?
No. Thank you.
Or would it just be a lemon painted to look like an orange?
Thank you. Oops, that was so simple.
For a second. If you listen to your bio professors, you would understand there's a difference between biology and what we think about.
So I want to thank you for proving a great point. What? You are why we should eliminate the Department of Education. Thank you very much.
The way that men hate women is very different from the way that women are concerned and alarmed.
Press release, home, the most dangerous place for women. I need something like, instead of like always like face palming, like I just need something easier than that. Like what? With majority of female homicide victims worldwide killed by partners or family.
Armed around men. Men want total power, authority over women. They want the subjugation of women. And that's why things such as toxic masculinity or misogyny exist, because it is byproducts of their insecurities of women becoming too powerful on their own and not needing them. The society that we have created is structured around men. It is a patriarchy. On the other hand, the way that women hate men is reactionary. Every single woman that I know has either personally experienced an SA, rape, or some other act of violence at the hands of a man, or a close family member or friend has. Women say we hate men, that stems from fear, not actual hatred. There are places around the world where women cannot show our faces, where we can not walk unaccompanied by a man. There's a huge difference.
That's true, but
there's a huge difference, and misandry is a harmful myth about the feminist movement.
I heard somewhere, I didn't check, I might fact check, but I didn't check. Men also get the same mistreatment, if not worse, in their houses by their spouses. So saying that the home is the most unsafe place, and then going that far to talk about third world countries and other countries that deal with other traditional culture and stuff, that not showing their faces and not going out unaccompanied by a man. I think what you're talking about is Middle Eastern culture and tradition, and I don't think the fact that they go unaccompanied by a man outside is that problematic. All right, I mean, I do understand it in a way, but it is now in the culture, in the tradition, and they're dealing with it. It's fine. All right, it's not the worst thing that can happen. There are other things that are worse than that, but for now, let's keep that at its place. All right, we can talk about that, but that has nothing to do with this. Like, why are you bringing one thing to contradict the other thing in order to make a point, so your point is like more valid? You started it with home being safe. Please.
Our political system's so broken.
Before we continue,
when people outside the US try and tell me about our politics. It is easier to speak from a different perspective, from the outside perspective. I can maybe bring some valid points that you might not be able to see because you're in the middle of it, you're in the circle. But also, in a way, America is a big nation and very important country in the whole world, and it is whatever comes and whatever is decided into America itself, it influences the whole world and definitely influences Europe and Germany, where I am. So I do think it concerns me in a way.
You could please point on the map to where you live.
That's just a map of the United States. I don't live there.
You're close. This is a map of places you could live for me to potentially start giving a shit about your political opinion. And you'll notice whatever continent you're from, not on here.
California isn't on there either.
I am aware.
My God, that was scary. Why?
I'm 32 years old and I'm on a mission to enjoy every possible moment of my life, and for me that means abstaining from men and children because in my experience these things tend to make life a lot harder for women.
Yeah, sure. A lot harder, yeah. You're choosing to be selfish. You're choosing to be alone, maybe not lonely, but alone, and just pampering for your own self. And it's fine right now. It's fine. You're young. It's okay. It's okay. But let's talk about it when you're 70, 60, 70. Let's just talk about it. Let's talk about the experiences you had in life and how many times you had the same scene over and over and over again. Let's see how fulfilling it's going to be when you repeat it the 100th of time, the thousands of time.
Noticed you're flying on Etihad Airways. Well, that was invented by men. You're
Interesting.
Walla thermos? Men. The Manny snacks you're eating? Men. Your Godiva chocolate? Men. Your Hanes joggers or whatever? Men. The earphones you're using to listen to your feminist podcast? Men. The Uber you took after you landed to go to your Taylor Swift concert or whatever? Men. As a matter of fact, everything about your trip was because of men. You wouldn't have been able to do any of this. Also, childless women are 46% more likely to report high depression compared to mothers.
Oh, I love this. 46% more likely to report high depression compared to mother. Among both men and women, being formerly married is related to greater loneliness and depression. Even like being formerly married. Wow. You guys, like, this is it. This tells you so much.
So you were wrong about the children claim too. You were literally wrong about everything. You're welcome, by the way.
This is so funny because, like, I understand he's trying to make a point how men are and children are important, but in the sarcastic kind of way, like men are better. So it's a bit funny, and some people might find it irritating. I don't. I'm rolling with it, but. Yeah, it is so much more fulfilling. And I don't go to people who are alone and they don't have anyone and say it is better when you have someone. I don't like saying that because maybe for them it's not. But for me, it is definitely 100% more fulfilling and better to have someone, to have a child, to have a husband. Like it made me who I am. It's a big part of who I am today. And I am so grateful to everything, to all my destiny and all my life, how it went. So yeah.
So tough.
Do you
That's my
consider
opinion.
killing an animal a good thing to do?
If it's needed, yes.
Killing an animal?
Is it needed for you?
Yes.
No.
Absolutely.
I would argue that it's not needed for you because you have choices to make.
But
and
you don't know my
continue to make
situation.
the bad choice.
Well,
Which
you're sitting in the Jubilee studio in Los Angeles.
Absolutely.
So I feel like you probably have access to a grocery store. Maybe.
So it's better for me to go to the grocery store and buy a hamburger package that was killed by somebody God knows
hunting
where.
is better than buying meat from the grocery store, but I choose to not eat either kind of
That's
meat.
fine, and
that's your choice, and that's his choice. But saying that one choice is better than the other, it makes no sense. It's where? Prove it. How? It literally makes no sense.
Your choice.
Right, and it's fine for you to have your opinion and me to have my opinion,
100%.
but the reason that one person feels more passionately about it than the other is because one person's choices has victims and the other one's doesn't.
But sweetie, you are like, you're eating other things that are also victimized in a way. Like then just breathe air. But also that you're taking away oxygen from other things that are necessary, like plants need it, like just maybe not breathing might be helpful. Yeah, so we don't victimize anyone else. Literally, like in my religion, at least the belief is God created certain animals to be eaten. That's their full purpose. Not only eaten, like to use them for milk, for eggs, or like that's their purpose. So we can grow as humans, so we can bring more humans.
When you're talking about this supposedly natural food chain, like lions don't have weapons.
Yeah, they do. They've got a bunch of them on the end of their
Sure.
Yeah.
Their teeth, their body. We're not going out sinking our teeth into the throats of animals. And
will that make? Yeah, we do after we cook them. Will that make any What's the point?
Ripping,
if we could, we would,
their throats out.
But we can't, so it's not really the food
I can't
chain
fly
any
either.
longer.
Should I not get on an
And
airplane?
let's remember.
Well, no, because my question is, if a gun wasn't given to you as a child, would you have invented that piece of technology yourself? If not, I don't believe you have the right to use it because it's no longer the natural food chain.
Do you know how to make shoes?
What?
Do you know how to make shoes?
This isn't taking the life of somebody
It doesn't.
else.
The shoes you're wearing are probably made by kids for $1 a month. That's their salary. That they can only afford to survive, not only live, survive. That's fine. Honestly, no shoes. They are allowed to talk to me if they're not wearing shoes.
Matter.
Because they care about animals, but they don't care about humans? Interesting.
And I'm not, this has nothing
You don't
to
have
do with the food chain.
You don't have the right to wear shoes if you don't know how to make them. How does that sound?
Food chain is such an obsolete and outdated term in today's society. Can a lion go to the grocery store to
Roll it down. Roll it.
What is the point of a lion going to a grocery store to buy something? And the funny part there, like their whole idea is if you can't buy it at the grocery store, then you have choices in a grocery store. You can go and buy other things. You don't have to buy meat. That's what they're trying to say. There is like at least 70% of the products in the grocery store that victimizes animals in a way. It doesn't have to be that they kill them, but they victimize them in a way. All right, because they're not only talking about the meat, they're talking about the eggs, they're talking about like anything that in a way victimizes animals. So, sweetie, come on, just like live your life and we will live our life and everything's gonna be fine.
Yeah, roll it down. Don't be rude.
I wish I was eating a steak while watching that video.
to the grocery store to
roll it down. Roll it down. Roll it down. Don't be rude.
It says no parking here.
Cool. Okay. We'll leave soon.
It says no parking here, and your diesel truck stinks.
Okay.
Can you move, please?
Yeah.
They're eating.
We will.
When?
When I feel like it.
You guys are lovely.
Yeah, we're just eating a snack.
Aren't you supposed to be like out in Abbotsford or something?
Born and raised right here.
Oh, wow. That's racist. I mean, if they are not allowed to park there and there is a sign that they're not allowed to park there, why do you go personally to men? As a woman as well, like it's so unsafe, right? Men are so scary nowadays, right? Women? So why would you do that even? Like just call the police or call the authority, call someone who has to deal with it and they will come and tow the car, right? You can just go to them and tell them, hey, by the way, you cannot park here. I will be calling the authority and then let's see what's going to happen next. But also like, don't. Just call the authority. They're so annoying.
All the Republican women that are supporting this bill, do you really want me in the restroom or locker room with your husbands? Thank you.
Again.
All the Republican women that are supporting this bill, do you really want me in the restroom or locker room with your husbands? Thank you.
The laughing. It could be two-sided, by the way. That laughing could be two-sided. But yeah, that is it for today's video, guys. Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.